What is up, guys? Wraec is here with a new video, and today Duras Trial was released on the first servers. So basically Duras Trial is the new hot game mode, we can say. It grants you the charms. Charms are the new power mechanic that will grant your heroes base stats and a skill. And to unlock all of that, first of all, your season has to be active for a certain amount of time, and then you have to clear AFK stage 305. So it's not really clearing AFK stage 305, it's more AFK progress, because, well, you can fight in multi-team, you can fight in battle. If your AFK progress up here surpasses 305, we can't scroll back to there sadly, then you will unlock it, and it will be right here, Duras Trial, we can see it. There are two versions of this, the sunset version and the daytime version, the sunrise version, and that depends on the time, so it's a bit similar to Legend Trial, quite interesting. In there we have different treasure modes, and well, we also have this overview of the heroes that are buffed in this mode. So there are certain heroes that are buffed, we can check it out right now. We have right up here in Iron Wall Treasure and Cooperative Treasure. So if we go in there, Iron Wall Treasure, you can see the heroes that are buffed in here. Brutus, pretty interesting. Vala, certainly cool. Rainier. And in Cooperative Treasure, Thorin, insane. Scalita, okay. And Sessia. Sessia is pretty nice. So those are the ones that you fight, and basically you try to progress in there. So we can click on Cooperative Treasure. Support, charm bonus, buffed heroes are in here. We can see the stage, we can see details. And also, of course, the rewards. And the rewards are the Charm Chest 2, Random Magic Charm 2, and Random Magic Charm 1. And of course, if we scroll a bit over here, there is also the Charm Chest 3, granting different rarities of the charms. You can once again check out the records of the clears here. Here, for example, somebody cleared it with a really low tier approach. Okay, that is insane. That is quite fun. And you just have to clear those stages. It's a bit like Tower, you just go in there. No Duras tokens needed on that one, so let's just click it, let's just clear it. And we can see the heroes that are buffed in here. So for example, if we wanted to go, I think the combination here, we could go like this probably. Maybe. You can also use Scalita for this. We have Roan, of course, together. Pretty interesting. You can go with your regular campaign clear state teams, really. That is absolutely an option. So don't have to worry about that, really. Who do we choose as the last hero, though? I want to make it a bit with the up heroes, because that is like what we have right now. We could use Reese, even though that doesn't have a lot of synergy. We already have the aura. And let's just do that. Or let's go with Shakir. Shakir is pretty cool. Shakir, link that up. We can, of course, go with a new light heal spell. We have an Igor in there, Vala, that is pretty crazy. So I think we just go like this. We'll have a bit of synergy with Roan. We, of course, have Scalita. I think we probably are a bit overpowered anyway. Those heroes that are buffed apparently gain quite big buffs. Haven't really seen them yet, as I wanted to give you guys my first impression on this game mode. So we now get a lot of those buffs, and you can already see they are for specific heroes. We got one for Shake, we got one for Thorin there, Hewen, Roan, all of those. If we click on those, we see the stats. It is an amulet for the middle slot. There are 3 slots on a hero, you can see it right here, especially, well, depending on which one is light up. We have HP and Vitality. And we get a support charm chest. So that is pretty interesting. Was quite easy, I have to say. If we go out, we can see the next stages in here. Some of those have certain requirements. This one, for example, is season AFK progress D95. So and also server season day 10. If we think about it, I think for most people, especially if you're free to play, those server season day probably doesn't matter. Because you will be in here very, very late with a 305 requirement there. It is probably a bit difficult to get there. And then it will probably be past day 10, so will never be an issue. 395 is fairly far behind. This is actually 345. I saw in a video of another YouTuber that they didn't clear that yet and couldn't fight that. So I, of course, had to flex a little bit. And I actually spent like another 10 minutes, 15 minutes clearing that stage. We can see now it's 270, 218. It's actually different levels in here, quite interesting. We'll see how the same team that we used in the last one fares against this. Looking at this, I mean, it might be the buffs that we get, but it seems more easy than the stages that we fought. I mean, given that, I use the heroes that are buffed here, of course. Oh, we got a burial buff there. That is pretty cool. Smoky. 2 for Smoky. Very nice. Okay. So we cleared that. Now we're done with this mode. Didn't use any Duras tokens for this yet. And now we can go into Iron mode, try and check this out. Here we don't really have that many buff heroes. We of course have Vala, we have Rainier. The other ones are not really leveled that high, so maybe it will be a bit more difficult. I want to use Vala. I think that's pretty cool. We can put her to here, make her attack the Smoky. I think that will be pretty interesting. We can use Brutus, that's alright. Can use Rainier. Question is, do we want to teleport anybody? Probably not. And now we of course have a few other options. I tend to say that we don't use more buffed heroes unless they are really, really strong, but the faction is really not that great. It's mostly fitting for... maybe we can go with Mola. That is an option. So I probably want to go Smoky, just to get some heal in there, if I can find him. I can never find the heroes that I'm searching for. I don't know. It's always an issue. There he is. So you can use any hero, really. It's just that certain other heroes get buffed. Maybe we use Seth. Okay. And then the new artifact, Light Heal spell. Let's see how that works out. I guess Vala is going to make quick overwork of everything. Those buffed heroes seem to destroy quite a... That was 3 million damage. How heavily are they buffed? My god. My god. Can we see that somewhere? Buffed heroes. Does it tell us how much they're buffed? A powerful stat boost. Yeah, powerful stat boost, you're funny. So it's always a powerful stat boost. It's not like in the Legend Trial where it was like a change to the abilities. It was always a powerful stat boost. But maybe let's try this stage now. And let's just do a team without any stat boost. Maybe let's try an Iron Comp. We just do the Iron Comp. I mean, it's a strong team, so maybe this stage is not up to par, but I want to see just how much of a difference that really is if you have heroes in here that have no stat boost. So we can use Thorn, so we make it a bit more tanky. I assume we can clear it, I reckon. I reckon we can clear it. And then we're just going to go with Scalita on this one. Let's see. Now we don't have any stat buffs. It still doesn't seem very strong. I assumed it was a stat buffs. I mean, the stat buffs made the other stage look absolutely simple. But, like, that was still not very difficult. I'm a bit confused about that. Like, the requirements to attack any of those are so high. And at the same time, it's not really that difficult. That is interesting. That is a Black Iron Amulet. This is another rarity that we have here. HP attack. Ooh, haste. Haste is insane. Yeah. So... really not high damage that we see here. Interesting. We now have the option, of course, to sweep. And the sweep will give us our rewards basically for the attack. So we want to sweep quite often. And we can also check this out. This is like the info on everything. So we can see where they are active. We have the theme of the 6 treasure challenges that we saw. Each challenge has multiple floors. We saw that before. It's like a tower a bit. And heroes gain distinct buff, leading to significant stat boost for them. Yeah, it seemed like that, but still, I think the difficulty is a bit low. It's a bit weird. Like, you clear 305, you get in there, and then the difficulty is just very low. But we had the opposite this season as well in Supreme Arena, where we go in there and it was like, okay, we get cleared by bots. And there's like... for some situations we had no chance, and it was like a PvP game mode where the bots that were blocked us so much that there was nobody at place 1 until they nerfed it. So yeah, that was quite interesting. And usually, each time you undertake a treasure challenge, a Duras token will be consumed. Victory, then you get magic charms, and failure will return the Duras token. So that is the way it usually works. I think the clears itself don't really seem to take the Duras tokens. The Duras tokens seem to be mainly focused on the loot, because we still have, as you can see, all 3 Duras tokens. So those are still available. Quantity of Duras tokens resets at our regular reset. Then we get 3 Duras tokens back, so that is good. Failure is quite interesting. If you fail, you don't waste your Duras tokens, you just get them back. So there's no problem in failing here, you can just do that, and it's pretty nice. After you clear 6th, 12th floor of any 10 treasure challenges, you can receive an additional Duras token per day. Okay, that is huge news actually. That is something that you want to take an eye on. Because if you can clear 6th stage, that will be a significant boost to your loot. Okay. Quite interesting. I haven't heard that mentioned. I watched some YouTubers' videos on that and didn't hear that yet. Okay, that is quite important. Let's check out the requirements on that in a second. Magic charms can be crafted in 3 different places and are randomly dropped with equal probability, so not any hero rarer than the other apparently. Each magic charm hero is hero specific, cannot be equipped by other heroes. Okay, we saw that. For owned heroes, their respective magic charms are accessible in the magic charms interface. If you lack a specific heroes, their magic charms will become accessible once you acquire that hero. Okay, so we have some heroes that I don't own. It's like Le Bond, I think. All treasure charms drop magic charms. Okay. Drop rate of an exclusive magic charm for heroes of a corresponding profession. Okay, so if we basically want to tank one, then we have to go to the tank challenge. And drop rate of higher quality magic charms will increase with each floor, so the further you are in, the better. Right now that's a bit limited. All hero magic charms with the same name have identical stats, no random FX type or value, so that's always the same. Interesting. Sweep. Upon achieving all clear for the first time, you will receive rewards. I think I saw it was like 60 seconds as a requirement or something. Okay, so the sweep is available once you clear it with all clear. We sadly can't see the all clear on this one. Or is it available in the record? I wanted to see the record of this guy anyway, because that looks quite fancy. But it also proves my point a little bit. That isn't like this super high quality team. That is super accessible in that sense. Just because, I mean, you use base versions of the heroes that are buffed in this game mode. And that is not even like a cheese clear or anything. He absolutely demolished that. He just demolished it with those heroes. That is insane. We had the Sassia, you had the Thorin, okay. But like Reese dealing the most damage, and that is what is that, legendary? Oh, that's like Epic Plus, right? Insane. Okay, this is really easy. Let's just now do a sweep. We have 2 types here. It's Iron Wall Treasure, and then we have the support charm bonus here, the cooperative treasure. So either we go for support or we go for the tanks. Yeah, question really is, what do we want to do? I like support in a way, but probably it's not really what we want. So let's go for the tank on this one. We can go do sweep. Let's do 3 sweep, and let's see if we can get the Thorin buff. Okay, sweep 1 was horrible, so we didn't really get a whole lot. We got Damien treasures there. That's pretty cool. Igor, double Lucius, and we got a Thorin one there. So on the next one, I mean, we got a lot of high rarity. That's like 40 bloody all. Corin, with another Rainier one, another Lucius one. Lucius is interesting because we now got the full set for him. So we can check that out. That's pretty nice. Granny also full set. Very nice. And then we got, that is Damien, and Damien is also full set. Thorin, I think we're still lacking one. So let's check that out. Where is that actually? So now we can go for the first hero. We can put down our first treasure, equip, and okay. You can feel Surge of Power. Yeah, there is no set bonus activated yet. Legendary set bonus, elite set bonus, interesting. Okay, now the power went up a little bit. I want to check out some more interesting heroes that we had. Where is actually my Granny? Okay, there is my Granny. So Granny currently with a power of 6.7 million. We'll now quick socket her with a full set. And I want to see what that does. Set bonus not yet activated. Oh, because there are 3 different ones. 6.8 now. Is it only for elite? Oh, okay, so those are base ones. They don't even grant us any buffs. And don't grant us the ability. Very interesting. It's a bit annoying that you have to do it for every single hero separately. So basically the normal ones that we got will just grant us a bit of stats. While the ones that you really want to have are at least one rarity above. Because now we can see we have the same of all of those blue ones. Doesn't grant us anything but a few stats. But let me just equip that on every single hero. We'll see if there's anything interesting, and then we'll see how much my power actually went up, because we're at 733 million at the moment. Okay, power-wise 737 million now after I equipped everything. Not really a whole lot of a boost, but then again, I mean, we are only looking at 1 day and we pretty much got like a 4-5 million boost there already, so it's not that bad. On Damien, for example, we got a full set, we got different stats there, so it's quite decent, I think. The thing is, we don't have any elite ones yet, we don't have any epic ones yet, we don't have any legendary ones yet, and it even goes up to mythic, so we are looking at some time that we have to clear a bit more. Recycle is also available. Recycle, we can see it's like just straight up, it's straight up a worse version, I think. So I think we can just recycle for the moment. It's not really any problem. What this is though, used to exchange for magic charms. Main source recycling magic charms, we can see. So recycled. Where do I actually do that? I haven't seen that one yet. Is there like an NPC for it, or can we do that in Duras Trial itself? Difficult, I don't know. So we can't have insufficient tokens there. Yeah, but for the beginning, like the start is really easy. You will see it's not much of a problem. If you don't have really high leveled heroes, you can use the just 5-star versions, like epic versions basically, and still get the clear. We saw that, so I think we'll all be very much so set. Don't need to be afraid of that game mode. Even if you are free to play, I think that's very possible to clear. And what I'm personally looking forward to is, of course, now the focus treasure, because there we will see more treasures for the heroes, for our rangers, for like Merrily, Oli and stuff, so that will be pretty interesting. Other than that, the game is now, of course, to fulfill the requirements, and that means going AFK stages, getting to 395 progress will be the next big goal. So this stage, I think that will be the most interesting thing, how we can get there. Currently the power is already pretty high up. I used the smash actually to get enough power to clear the stages, but I think I can do more. And with the treasures and everything that we get, I think we're looking at a good position. Is Duras Trial an interesting game mode? Do I like it? I think it's pretty cool. I'm looking forward to the Sun's Rise mode actually, because now we have every single one in here already. And Duras Trial didn't really explain the difference between that, so it will be interesting to see what happens in the Sunrise mode. Because we apparently have the same ones in there again. So, interesting. We'll see. Also, one good thing about it, doesn't take too long in a day. You just have to basically click the sweep button and get your loot, and that will be it. So, that is pretty nice. Well, thank you guys for watching. I hope this helps you clear view of those stages a little bit easier, makes you a bit more confident in Duras Trials. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel, and with that I wish you a great day. We'll see us in the next one.